You guys have
It has
probably
almost
already heard about this situation. It sounds freaking hilarious, but apparently some dude literally ruined his marriage over Genshin. Kinda gotta respect it, but also, let's also, make fun of it, because that's kind of stupid. Let's see what the frick happened.
in 5
I've been seeing
years
bits
since
and
Genshin
pieces about
Impact
this.
first came out, and to call these 5 years eventful would be an understatement. The early videos on my channel serve as proof of that. From review bombing Google in their own app store to going up against the Shrek community and losing, there is simply no shortage of crazy stories when it comes to the Genshin community over these last few years. But one thing that has been consistent ever since the game first came out is the fact that it actually ruined many relationships. Back in 2024, someone posted about how their friend's fiance ended their relationship because she would repeatedly ignore him for hours. What was her reasoning? Well, she was cheating on him with fictional characters. She would spend hours role-playing and looking at spicy fan art of those characters from Genshin. How about this guy who had to end his relationship because his girlfriend refused to travel with him on vacation since she didn't want to miss her daily quest? Oh, and of course, let's not forget the situation in which someone broke up with their boyfriend in game chat. They didn't text, they didn't call, they broke up with them in—
Hold up. Oh. Alright. I don't know why I wasn't detecting my face for a second there. What the frick? Let me put this a little bit closer, maybe. That might help. Hold on. Oh, that's worse. Alright, cool. Weird, sorry, sometimes this thing works based on, like, Wi-Fi? Oh yeah, no, it's disconnecting like crazy. Alright, let me reconnect it. 1 sec, sorry everyone! Let's see here, is the issue... Is it Luppet? Well, let's see. Hopefully that fixes it. And as soon as I said that, it didn't. Alright, I'm restarting the whole thing. 1 sec, sorry everyone. Restarting the whole thing. Don't know what's going on. This is the only problem I have with, I don't know if it's either iFacial mocap or if it's Luppet. That's the only issue I have with this particular setup is that, especially when running for, like, really long streams, like 9-hour streams, it can be a bit problematic. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, especially because I'm really planning to do some, like, near future, like, 24-hour streams and stuff. You know, I want to start doing, like, subathons and stuff. Okay, though it might actually be... nope, didn't do perfect sync. Oh, it might have actually been my Wi-Fi. There we go. Oh yeah, something happened with the Wi-Fi. How's the stream? Are we still up? Ooh, not on my side. Let me check. Well, let's continue with the video.
in-game chat. There is no shortage of stories like this, but what shocked me is the fact that one just occurred in 2025. We're talking about a couple who was engaged, okay? They were about to get married. They were so close. The woman had a ring on her finger and the guy had proposed to her.
I'll tell you what, it's only a minute 25. Let me restart the stream. Yeah, because we're down on Twitch. Down on Kick. No, we're back up on Kick. What about Twitch? Well, we're up on Kick.
But now their entire marriage is at risk. Everything's about to be called off. The parents are
regardless
involved
for the
fighting
VOD,
with each
I'm gonna
other.
just continue. Sorry about that. No wonder disconnected. I guess my whole freaking internet just went down.
I wish this was a joke, guys. I mean, seriously, it's so ridiculous. We have
I'm
to
over here
talk
trashing
about
Luppet.
it. So let's do this.
Sorry, let's go back.
So for you to understand how this marriage got ruined,
start the freaking whole freaking
someone
thing
posted about
here.
how their friend's fiance ended their relationship because she would repeatedly ignore him for hours. What was her reasoning? Well, she was cheating on him with fictional characters. She would spend hours role-playing and looking at spicy fan art of those characters from Genshin. How about this guy who had to end his relationship?
I'll be honest, ladies. If you got like a favorite like husband though, and I can somehow like cosplay as him or meet those requirements, I got you, baby. I'll try my damnedest to look just like him.
Relationship because his girlfriend refused to travel with him on vacation since she didn't want to miss her daily quest. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the situation in which someone broke up with their boyfriend in game chat. They didn't text, they didn't call, they broke up with them in game chat. There is no shortage of stories like this, but what shocked me is the fact that one just occurred in 2025.
We're
talking about a couple who was engaged, okay? They were about to get married. They were so close. The woman had a ring on her finger and the guy had proposed to her. But now their entire marriage is at risk. Everything's about to be called off. The parents are involved fighting with each other all because of Genshin.
I genuinely thought they were already married. They were engaged.
I wish this was a joke, guys. I mean, seriously, it's so ridiculous. We have to talk about it. So let's do this. All right, so for you to understand how this marriage got ruined, we
have to because we can't this can't become a normal thing. This can't become an accepted thing in society. We gotta talk about this. We gotta discuss
Genshin's
this.
gacha system. The most important currency in Genshin Impact are Primogems, alright? You can earn these in-game, but you can also spend money to get them. You use them in order to buy Intertwined Fates. These will allow you to wish on a banner. Your goal when wishing on a character banner is to get a 5-star character. If I were to...
Frankly, they should reduce they should either reduce the cost of wishing, or give you more freaking free stuff.
Wish once on this banner, then the odds of me getting a 5-star are 0.6%. If I'm lucky enough to get a 5-star character, then a coin is flipped. If I win the coin flip, I get the character I want, which in this case would be Farina. If I lose the coin flip, I get a standard character.
Which I always hated the 50-50, always. If you're going to introduce something like that, I think there should be a lot more opportunities or chances for you to roll. Honestly.
From the standard character banner that no one wants, and I have to try again. But this time, there won't be any coin flip. But the thing is, getting the 5-star character that you want is only the beginning for some people. Because that's where constellations come in. After getting a 5-star character, I can wish for that character 6 more times. And for every...
And this right here is one of the major reasons why I personally have stopped playing Honkai Star Rail for quite a while now.
Every copy I get from them, I can activate a constellation. These are extra passive abilities that you cannot unlock unless you get copies of this character. By the time you reach the 6th constellation, the character would have changed so drastically that they won't just be overpowered. They will undergo a full kit conversion. So if they're a damage dealer, well, guess what? Their damage is multiplied by 10 now, and they're also a healer. It changes.
Admittedly, it's way worse in Genshin Impact than it is in Honkai Star Rail. By a lot, but still.
Everything. And the only way to get it...
some, if not a lot of this, or if not all, yeah, it can also be portrayed into even Zone Endless Zone Zero, honestly.
Is to get copies of the character. There's no other ways to earn it. If you don't,
it's a little too predatory. I feel like for the amount of money they're making.
Getting a C6 character with all 6 constellations will cost you anything from around $1,000 to $2,000, depending on how lucky you are with the coin flip. There are some players out there who will do this for every.
I think like me personally, again, when I did the math, the one time I did the math for Honkai Star Rail. For me to even guarantee the 50-50, it would have been like 40 bucks. To guarantee like 150-50. You get me? It's like, I'm sorry, but no. Way too damn much. Way too damn much.
Single character, alright? Those players have a name. They're called whales. Any gacha game would gladly trade 1 million of their players for just 1,000 of these whales because of how much of a financial...
And that's a fact. That's the underlying issue, is that they don't, like, there does come a certain point where they care less about the overall player and care more about the whales that are willing to overlook negative aspects of the game because they have the money. You get me?
Financial impact they have. But the problem here is that many times these whales cannot afford this. They just do it anyway. This brings us back to this failed engagement. On March 19th, 2025, a user made a post on the Am I Overreacting
I'm just gonna say, Farina's not even that hot
subreddit with the title, Am I Overreacting? My fiance spent $600 on gacha. They go on to say, my fiance spent $600 on a gacha game without asking. I flipped out and now his entire family are calling me abusive and encouraging him to call off the engagement. For context, I work 55 hours a week and he drives Uber during the day while I'm at work. We are paycheck to paycheck. As you can see, this post went absolutely viral.
Girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. Leave him. Good. Call it off. Call it all off. You don't want somebody who's willing to blow $600 without telling you on something like this. It's one thing if he would have had an argument, a debate, a discussion, a something or other. But like, especially behind your back, it just sort of shows you that he's never gonna, like, especially in finances, he's never really gonna respect you, or rather, in the best case scenario, it shows that he's more than willing to go behind your back to basically appease himself, to get what he wants. You get me?
And she set the record straight from the beginning. She's the breadwinner in this relationship, all right? She works 55 hours a week. He works whenever he can doing gig work. It definitely doesn't pay as much as she earns, that's for sure.
Hell no.
She then posted these images with...
Nah. You can't be on that. Oh, hell no.
Their texts.
You doing that ad spending money? No. No. It's a free-to-play game. No. Inexcusable.
And this is when the incident took place. Let's read them. It starts off with her fiance saying, "Stop calling me." She then...
Frankly, you should, ma'am. Demand your money back. Refund the account. Get your money back. Leave him. Leave him. Get rid of him.
We need to talk right now.
Leave that zero count with a hero, baby. Hit me up.
Her fiance then replied with, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you, but you are not respecting them. This is exactly what blank says is abusive about you." And then she said, "You spent $600 on our credit card on a fucking game?" He then says, "I explained it already to you." And then she says, $600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need, without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck. That card was for emergencies with the Civic. And then...
Damn. And she's smart too. She had a credit card on backup in case there was a situation with the car payment. Damn.
This dude has the gall to reply with an image of Farina, which is one...
Okay, but why do I kind of like this guy? Like, this dude's kind of base though. Like waifus though.
One of the limited characters available in Genshin Impact right now. This is
like,
this
does he need to explain any further? Like, as a weeb though, I kind of get it. I kind of have to understand like this point. Like, I kind of see what he mean. Like,
it says You told me you wanted her too, but you aren't happy for me, LMFAO. Actually,
he plays Genshin as well. Come on, bro. How you ruining this? This is a freaking slam dunk. How you ruining this?
I'm done. I'm a 29-year-old man.
You got a Genshin waifu? You got a Genshin playing waifu? Who's the breadwinner? Baby, hit me up! What's up? I'm also 29 years old!
Allowed to make purchases without needing your permission. Too. This is an abusive dynamic. Blank explained that very clearly to me.
IRL though.
She then said, yes, I said I want Farina. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. You are
I'm a freemium player. I'm a free to play. You can spend all the money you want on gachas, and I will spend none of it. He didn't just pull for the character. He pulled for her constellations as well, which is completely optional. What does he reply to this? You are snooping into your fiance's purchases. You should take a look at yourself. Yeah, part of the marriage thing is that they're not supposed to be any more like secrets and finances.
She then replies with a middle finger.
Fair.
I told him, go fuck yourself.
Fair, then said, fair.
This is a shared card that I set up for emergencies, and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell Blank about your gambling addiction to video game characters? Her room temperature IQ fiance replied with, actually, Blank told me all about your coercion? I guess he means coercion. And I believe you are a narcissist personality. That is why you are continuing to try and control me and control my financial decision making. You know this is my values, and I have had Farina as my wallpaper for—
These are his values. Oh my goodness, dude! My ego. I just got an ego boost like a motherfucker, bro. I just got a confidence boost. Like, I know I'm not this bad. Like, you got me? Like, I know I'm not this bad. Like, damn.
Forever. I refuse to be verbally abused for being myself. I am battling anxiety.
See, chat, you guys have a chance too. If he can get a waifu, you guys can too.
You do not care at all.
You can trick somebody.
I need to use that as an excuse. I need to go buy a Lamborghini right now with money I don't have. And if my mom confronts me, I'll be like, Mom, you know I've had a Lamborghini as my wallpaper like forever. Stop it. You're being controlled. You're a narcissist. This is insane.
Know my values.
This dude's almost 30. He then decides to impulsively end everything, saying this. I don't want to get married to you. I'm not talking on the phone. I emailed—
He's the one calling it off?
Screenshots for my appointment tomorrow. Thank you for giving me horrible anxiety attack and ruining my night. And no, I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls. Then she said, I will
call— Bro, you didn't even— he hasn't even had a chance. He hasn't even had a chance to go into Farina's cute little feet. See, like, come on, bro. Well, let him go in a little bit before you start giving all this harassment. Actually, I don't know. Does Genshin give? I think I might be thinking of Girls Frontline. Can you go into feet on just like in Girls Frontline? Because if you can't go into feet like in Girls Frontline, then what's the point? Come on, really 600? You can't even go in at the feet.
Capital One and dispute the charge, your account will be banned. This is true, by the way. If you spend money in Genshin Impact and you charge back, your account will have a negative balance, and if you don't bring it back to 0, then you'll get banned. What did he have to say to that? Try it. You will lose me forever. I'm going to—
He already said he doesn't want to marry you. This is a zero lot. This is a win-win situation. Do it.
For the night. Stop calling me for 12 hours and we can talk then. Good night. A few minutes—
Stop calling me for 12 hours. He needs 12 hours to play. He needs to get his time in with Farina, okay?
Later, he says this. Will you please answer my mom? Please. I apologize for my reaction. As I said, my anxiety is bad today.
His mom's calling her now.
And I have to do better. I love you. You don't need to dispute the charges. I will get you the money soon. Blank.
I will get you the money soon. This guy 100% asked his mother for $600 for Farina. This guy 100% asked—
Can't spot me 600 tonight, so—
Listen, Lona, you gotta understand something. There is nothing wrong with asking your parents for money if you are in a desperate situation. At some point in your life, if your parents are, they take care of you as long as you pay them back. As long as you pay them back. You gotta pay mama and papa back. You don't keep that money. That's borrowed money. But damn, bro, for Farina though, for Farina, like, bro.
Can you text him your Venmo?
Bro,
Anxiety really
I
bad,
understand,
blank,
like, cause you late on a car
now,
payment.
Look,
you
Reddit
get me?
is known to have a lot of fake posts, especially on subreddits like
That's
Am I the
fine.
Asshole?
That's
It's some of
everybody.
the craziest fan fiction you can imagine. But the thing is, here with these screenshots, it's very hard to fake this. This dude is clearly a man-child. All right, it's clear that he's overly attached to his mother. Okay, he has no voice. She decides everything for him, and the guy's almost.
I'm genuinely surprised, if I'm being completely honest, that he was like able to get to this point.
30. The woman who made the post commented this a couple hours later, saying, "Update. I am over."
Now, I've been called a mama's boy before. And frankly, I kind of am. I've always been like, my whole family's always been super like close, like super, like, the family Madrigal, from Encanto. Very similar situation where like, grandma lives with the family, uncles live in the same house. Like my aunt, her 4 kids, my grandmother and my uncle, 4 uncles. So we had a total of like 20-something people all living inside of one house and 2 garages in that one house. Like 20-something people, because it was technically like three families. 4, technically 4 families. I wasn't counting mine. 4 families. Yeah. We moved out, and it was just them 3 after that. Yeah. And I mean, I guess technically now it would have been, due to recent situations that may change in the in the future. It used to be my brother's family, my parents as their own unit, because they got my siblings, and then me as the single bachelor who got 2 doggos and no freaking problems.
Hold on by all the replies. Thank you. I'm trying to read every comment. It feels obvious now that I was not overreacting. Yes, the card is in my name only and is not that old, but he saved the info somehow. The card has been in my bag, so I'm not sure
Anyway, I was trying to make a point. Sorry, I just sort of started talking about my own life. The point being is that I've been called a mama's boy, right? Because 100% I'm very close to Mama Monkey. Freaking love her with all my life and everything. All the time. I'll drop if Mama Monkey says, "Hey, I need to drive to the doctor, right to the doctor," I will drop everything. I'll freaking call off work to drive Mama Monkey to the doctors. I don't care. You get me? 100%. This is not even being your own person. This is like a spot show from the movie Chowder levels of like what would that even be? Like mama controlled? Like mommy controlled? I don't know. Mom could, like, I don't even
or
understand.
when he got the info into his game. I am
This is
calling
like-
Capital
this is
One
like
in the morning
living
to
under her
dispute the
skirt.
charge. His mom left me a voicemail saying that I gave him a panic attack and to give him space.
Give him space.
I did text his drug dealing friend to try and get the $600, but he left me on red. Also, he's currently online on Discord playing Genshin Impact at his mom's house. Hours later, she posts, "Update. Okay, I can't keep up with all the comments and messages I woke up to. I'm checking what I can. Thank you everyone for reading and telling me the truth. First, his family is very involved with his life for cultural reasons, but they have all demonized me since we met. His mom said..."
I can see that. They're always gonna like baby him. I can see a lot. I see it all the time. But I gotta be honest with you. This isn't good. That's not good for anybody. I gotta tell you something. One time my yeah, this is not my story to tell. But one time, let's just say that somebody in the family. I'm just gonna say. Let's just say that there was one of my siblings. When he first, popped a baby monkey with homegirl and whatnot. Mama Monkey, like, literally first day that they came through, literally said, it's like, went to his baby mama and said, "You listen to me. If my son ever mistreats you, or ever, like, reneges on any of his obligations as a father, you tell me, and I will kick him out of the house, and you will stay here with the kids, and you will live under my roof, and he will live in the streets as a bum." Like, bro, she is brutal. I love her. But like, again, because you can't, like, you gotta be your, sometimes family has to be your harshest critics, because nobody else is going to spit the truth at you. You get me?
Said I am never going to see him
again. Just as much as you want to
him,
defend your family, you also gotta throw, like, you gotta put their issues in their face. Like, nah, you can't be doing this.
He has blocked me, including on Discord, which makes me think he saw my post. As for the $600, I woke up to a Venmo from his sketchy friend. I paid off the card and locked it. I would love to have disputed the charge, but even if I did, it would just put his Genshin account into a negative balance.
But he never did anything bad. He was always a good papa.
I have no doubt he would find a way to get another $600 and keep the account. As much as I want to blow up his drug,
has an amazing relationship with his kids. I don't want to make it seem like he was like trying to get out of it or anything like that. He has an amazing relationship with his kids. He's always
I have shared accounts, but I have let myself be taken advantage of. I see that I fucked up by saying it was our credit card, and he's not even a co-signer on the lease, so I'm screwed because he doesn't actually have to pay rent anymore. I think the craziest thing in all this is that she actually thought that she was overreacting. She actually had to make a post to verify with strangers, yo, am I in the right here? Am I making too much of a big deal? It's clear that this runs deeper though. The mom of the fiancé.
Am I overreacting? I was about to make the joke. Am I an asshole? But apparently she went to the correct subreddit.
Trying to control him, to separate him from her, so that she can reclaim him as her property. I mean, he moved in with her immediately, as if she was planning it. After a few more hours passed by, she confirmed to a commenter saying engagement is off. So their wedding is never gonna happen. Their engagement was cut short, and she is now single. Over, dude.
Frankly, too many red flags. If and ladies. First of all, ladies, if any gentleman is doing this to you, this kind of attitude to you, it's a major red flag. Good. She is better off at this point. Gentlemen, if you are doing this kind of behavior, you are a walking red flag. Stop it. Stop it. Like, damn, bro, you gotta practice some kind of independence. Like, come on, bro.
That can't control his spending on a video game. So much so that he stole her credit card from her purse when she wasn't looking.
Nah, this is like whole new levels of like a man-child though. This is like not even like...
Took her info, spent it, and then was shocked that she was shocked. Zero accountability. It's insane. But it happens more often than you think. Moist Critical actually made a video about this before me, okay? He was a bit faster than me, but there's a comment here that went through something similar, and it just shows that it's not an isolated incident. Like someone's ex-boyfriend spent $3,000 in 2
I'll be honest, I totally debated which one to watch, this one or the other one, but...
weeks on Genshin Impact.
Or the Moist Critical one.
Start. When confronted about it, he didn't just say that he was having an anxiety attack, he also added in a little bit more spice, saying that he's autistic. This eventually led him to have a financial crisis, and of course he blamed his girlfriend for that, which ruined their relationship. Guys, ultimately gacha games can be fun. Anything can be fun, but in moderation. So if you're gonna play one, be very careful with your spending. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next...
I'm gonna be honest, I feel very lucky and fortunate that early on, I like got a lot of waifus, so I never really dedicated or like got super attached to any one particular waifu. I don't know, or maybe it has to do more with the fact that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm a little, I feel like some people are just a little bit better at, like, sort of, like, separating, like, you know, like, real people with, like, an anime waifu, and it's kind of like, some people can sort of, like, be like, oh, this is a fake image of, like, what a woman would be, you know, and so we can all agree that it looks hot and sexy and all this good stuff, but also know that it's not, like, you know, it's not freaking real. You get what I'm saying? We can all admit to be aroused by the image, but also admit that it's not freaking real. Who the hell would freaking, you know? Like, yeah, no, it's mimicking something you actually find attractive, you know, a woman. So it's like, no duh. But some people really just can't, I feel like, separate that, like, reality, I guess? And I feel like it's gonna get way worse once we start introducing VR and stuff, honestly. And I can only imagine it's gonna get way worse, you know?
Next video, whenever that is, and I love you so much. Mwah.
Damn, bro. That is absolutely wild. That is absolutely wild. Nah, I got some red flags too. Did I try to work on? I let my dog go sleep on my bed with me. I got them their own bed now, though. So that they can sleep on that bed and stay the hell off of my bed, and my bed can finally be, like, freaking fur-free and, like, not smell like freaking doggo. You know, so I'm working on my red flags. I'm a bit of a chubster, but I've been, you know, I'm definitely working. I've actually got some pretty good progress. I've been definitely plateauing a little bit lately, but I've been doing good progress with my weight and all that good stuff, and like working out and whatnot. But like, you know, so like it's like I feel like in most cases, how about this? The more I learn about other men who are in relationships and have ruined their relationships, the more confident I am in myself, because I know I'm not quite that bad. I freaking love it. All right, great video, amazing video. Bye, Mujin. Please go drop him a like, go drop him a sub, all that good stuff. As always, Mujin drops the high quality content. Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today! I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi! That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!